Have you ever felt like your writing is just a little flat? You know, like it's missing that one secret ingredient that makes things really pop off the page? Well, today we're going to find it. We're diving in to unlock the real power of description.
Okay, just look at these two sentences right here. On the left, you've got the dog, ran. Simple, direct, it works. But then look at the right. The brown, playful dog, ran. Whoa. All of a sudden, you can actually picture that dog, can't you? You can practically see its tail wagging. So what's making that image so vivid in your head?
That really is the big question, isn't it? What is that secret ingredient that takes our language from just black and white words to, full, vibrant color? Well, the answer is a simple but an incredibly powerful type of word.
And that word is the adjective. Think of it as the hero of our story today. It's the one tool that can single-handedly defeat boring, bland sentences for good.
So what's the official definition? It's pretty straightforward. An adjective is just a word that describes or, modifies a noun or a pronoun. It's the word that adds all the detail, the specifics, and the life to the people, places, and things we talk about. So, what's an adjective's actual job? Well, it basically answers a few key questions about a noun. It tells you what kind of thing it is, like a blue car. It points out which one you're talking about, like that house over there. And it tells you how many there are, like 3 apples. See? It's all about adding precision.
Now, to do all those different jobs, you're going to need the right equipment. So let's go ahead and open up the Adjective Toolkit and see what kinds of descriptive tools we've got at our disposal.
And what's cool is this toolkit is really organized. You've got your descriptive adjectives for qualities, like big or fast. You've got quantitative for amounts, like many or few. There are demonstrative ones to point things out, like this one or that one. Possessive ones show ownership, my stuff, your idea, their car. And you even have interrogative adjectives to ask questions, like which one do you want?
All right, so we've got the tools. Now for the fun part, how do we actually use them? Let's see how these things really work inside a sentence.
You'll find that adjectives are actually pretty flexible. The most common place you'll see one is right before the noun is describing, like in a tall building. But they can also pop up after the noun, usually connected by a linking verb like is or seems. For example, the building is tall. See? It's the same adjective, same meaning, just in a different spot. Adjectives are also absolutely perfect for making comparisons. It's a simple 3-step process. You start with the basic form, what we call the positive, like fast. If you're comparing 2 things, you use the comparative, faster. And if you're comparing 3 or more things, you go for the top dog, the superlative, fastest. Easy, right? It's a really natural progression. Okay, let's tackle the one area where things can get a little bit tricky. There's a super common mix-up that happens all the time, and that's confusing an adjective with its close cousin, the adverb.
Check this out. It's really tempting to say, she runs quick. But quick is an adjective. And here, what are we describing? We're describing the action of running. That's a verb. So we actually need the adverb. She runs quickly. The adjective would describe her, the noun, like she is a quick runner. Makes sense, right?
So here's the quick tip, the simple rule of thumb you can always come back to. If you're describing a person, place, or thing, a noun, use an adjective. If you're describing an action, a verb, use an adverb. That's really the secret to getting it right every single time.
So you might be thinking, okay, grammar rules, got it, but why does any of this really matter? Well, because when you master this simple tool, you unlock the true power of description in your everyday life.
I mean, think about it. You use adjectives all day long without even noticing. When you talk about your spicy lunch, or that beautiful sunset you saw last night, or even when you're giving directions to take the next left turn. They're the words we use constantly to share our experiences and make sure people understand exactly what we mean.
In the end, it really all comes back to this one idea. Adjectives are the spark. They are the difference between just stating a fact and actually painting a picture with your words. They are what make your sentences truly come alive.
So there you have it. You have the toolkit. You know the secret ingredient for turning any bland sentence into a vivid description. So the only question left is, what will you choose to describe next?